Are you stupid or something? You probably are, and buddy, that's alright. You're in the right place to learn some stuff, so stick around and you just might. My name is Notme, and I'll be asking some Q's, and at the end you'll be riddled with A's. You might score real high, but even if not, you'll sure be glad you played. If you're looking for prizes, just move along, there's no money for you to earn. You win by trying and doing your best, your prize is the stuff you learn. If you want to be an artiste, you have to know all you can about the world of art. So engage with this quiz, and at the end you'll say, I am smart.
I am not me. I am art. And I am your host for I Am Smart, the quiz where people to look to improve their art, their lives, and their selves through learning and earn the right to say, I am smart. The format of the quiz, very simple, very straightforward. 3 rounds of questions for your brain, 3 musings for your imaginosphere, and a 2-point bonus round at the end where you simply have to read my mind. So there's maximum of 20 points. Maximum of 20 points overall. All you're going to need for this quiz, something to write with, pen. Something to write on, piece of paper. Can be a post-it, whatever you want. A brain for thinking and an imaginosphere for imagining, because as I say, they will both be tested. Optional is a beverage, because whilst it's got absolutely nothing to do with the actual quiz, we do like to kick things off with a little bit of a toast, just to bring us all together, make sure that we're all on the same page of the book. We'd like to crowdsource our toasts, and today's toast is courtesy of Instagram user Holly Sophia. Holly Sophia. JRPV20, you missed me doing all of this with the microphone not on. So technically, you've actually missed nothing. This is a great time to jump in. To saxophones. In the realm of musical instruments, they are unique in that they do what they do it perfectly, but they don't do anything else. You want a violin to make you feel joyous? Can do. An oboe to make you feel wistful? Absolutely. You want a saxophone to make you feel anything other than lascivious or mysterious? Choose another instrument, Grandpa. But if you want to feel like you want to kiss somebody else on the mouth in an unfamiliar part of town under a streetlight, there is only one musical instrument you need. To saxophones. And one more. Hello, Smarties. The introduction's so nice, we had to do it twice. Wonderful, wonderful stuff. How are we all? Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your attendance, your presence, your company. Your good move. Oh, this is still saying I'm playing FIFA 16, which I'm not. It's I've got to go for quiz show, which is technically not what I'm playing, but does the job. Lovely stuff. How's everybody doing? Everybody is, I'm sure, doing well. TB Douglas, hello to you. Super Nash18, hello to you. SJBX72, hello to you. Specifically Daniel Swan, hello to you. And JRPV20, hello to you. What a snug and elite group of players we have. We need some rounds, though, guys. We need some rounds. It can't all be just fun and games. We need to pick some rounds, and we need to get on with the quiz. We need to get rid of the where is it? Not the chat highlight, chat box. Bang. There we go. Let's pop the rounds on. Bang. This is what we've got. Usey Choose, Alphabart, Movie Ladder, Spotlight, Gimme 5, Order, Notme Wood, Song Lyrics, Nart, Haikus Day, Who Dat Artiste, Find the Gap. That's right, baby. That's right. It is a brand new round. A brand new round. Very exciting. The high point scorer of last week, or last episode, is TB Douglas. And thankfully TB is here this week to gain the wonderful privilege of picking one of these rounds for us to play. And the other two will get chosen by Lady Luck and the patented I Am Smart round selector. So TB, at your leisure, Find the gap, please. I knew it would. It's a carrot dangled, and you can't help but move towards it, can you? Not that I'm trying to liken you to a donkey, of course, TB, but it's a popular phrase. Please don't take any kind of offense. Find the gap, absolutely. We shall be playing that, but we need 2 other rounds. So let's see what we've got vis-a-vis round time. Let's pick some rounds, baby. Let's do it. It's a Usy Choose, it's a movie ladder, and it's a Find the Gap. What a thrilling, absolutely thrilling quiz we have ahead of us. Let's have a look at these. Things. Movie ladder. Okay. We've also got a Usy Choose. Oh, that's a weird one. Maybe we'll start there. And then we'll finish with that, I think. I think it's a Usy Choose. I think then it's a movie ladder. I think then it's a what's it? A who's it? A what's it? Find the gap. There we go. I put it towards the top because I thought people aren't going to be able to resist that. What other one do we have? Movie ladder. Oh, yeah, Usy Choose. Haven't had a Usy Choose in a while. I feel like I wrote this Usy Choose round. I want to say the fall of 2022, something like that. A long time. And then a movie ladder. My goodness. Let's get that chat box back, just in case someone might want to say something. And if they do, I want it to be right up on screen. Okay. Are we ready? Are we happy? Are we doing it? Yeah, I think we're doing it. Let's go Usy Choose. Usy Choose, baby. Where is my introduction to that? Usy Choose, of course. In art, you've always got to pander to the Americans, okay? It's the reality of life. That's why very few non-American films feature scenes in public toilets, because Americans would be confused about the doors fitting snugly in the frames. No 2-inch gap so you can make eye contact with somebody washing their hands? What gives? It's easier just to cut them out. So here, I acknowledge the American passion for standardized testing and multiple choice tests. But what we have a topic for this Usy Choose. So basically, I'm going to give you... Wait, it should have on the thing. Is it just Usy? It's just Usy. There we go. I'm going to ask you some questions. And there's going to be 4 possible answers. So you got a 25%. It's like it's basically the round that's twice as tricky as yay or nay in a very simple way. The topic for this round? No, was it? Oh, don't say that I... Oh. Okay, so what the... Oh, God. So what this was is... This is the 2024 one, because I did it over the top of a different one. And I didn't change it back. Oh, God. Okay, well, somebody, whoever says the first, keep smiling, not me, it's all good. Yeah, is it? Is it? First person to name another one of these rounds, we're doing it. First person to name another one of these rounds, we're doing it. Got to roll with the punches in this game. Song lyrics, boom, there we go. And we're just going to go straight into it. Ugh, flipping Uzi Choose. It hasn't been chosen for such a long time. And then it gets that opportunity and it just messes it up. It just messes it up. Song lyrics it is. Are we going to go into it? Yeah, we're going to go into it. I just need to drag it up the list. It's because I make so many potential rounds for you all. I'm just such a good guy. Here we go. Here we go. Here's the first round. There we go. There we go. Bang. Bang. Bang, 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 bang. Song lyrics. I can't even see the intro to this one now. What is going on this week, guys? What is going on? Cool artists know lyrics, okay? Which means you need to know lyrics as well. They're poems that you sing. Some movie producer says to you, I met a girl, she asked me my name, I told her what it was. You need to reply, yes, I love Razorlight and their hit song Somewhere Else. And then you're in with them. Then they'll cast you as the old man who convinces the hero to go on their journey. So I'm going to give you some song lyrics here. All you need to tell me is what the next line in each of these songs is. Very, very simple. Very, very simple. What makes it slightly less simple is that these are all 2024 hits, so I really hope you've been paying attention to the radio, guys. I really hope you've been paying attention to the radio. Can we just get the next, and with all of these, as ever, the next line is the title, okay? So you need to know what the next one is, but the next words in these lyrics is the title of that song. Here we go. Please stay. I want you, I need you, oh God. Don't take these. I've made it even easier for you by not using my usual reading it in a way that confuses you. This is just straight up. That's what it sounds. That's what the song sounds like. Please stay. I want you, I need you, oh God. Don't take these. That's what we need. That's what we need. Moving on. Now he's thinking about me every night. Oh, is it that sweet? I guess so. Say you can't sleep, baby. I know. That's the me. Now he's thinking about me every night. Oh, is it that sweet? Is it that sweet? I guess so. Say you can't sleep? Baby, I know. That's the me. Big song. You will have heard it. You will have heard it. Number 3. This is tough. This is tough, says TB. When you're not next to me, I'm falling apart right in front of you. Can't you see? It's tricky. It's tricky. can't quite remember this. Let me give you a little bit of help. Playing a part right in front of you, can't you see? Oof, it's a wonderful song. It's a wonderful song. And again, you'll have heard it. You'll have heard it. Number 4. I think I'll take my whiskey knee heat, my coffee black and my bed at 3. This is tough, says specifically Daniel Swan. A couple of people now saying this is pretty tough. If this is tough, maybe this is a little nudge towards, listening to the radio a little bit more. I think we all have a certain rose-tinted idea. I mean, obviously, we are all very aware that music achieved perfection in 1988, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's all been tosh since then. Yeah? Good music's coming out all the time. All the time. I recognize them, but not enough to know the lyrics. That's difficult. Maybe just try and think of, again, because the lyrics are it's just the name of the song. So if you think of, such and such with their big song, And if not, then you're just going to learn the names of 5 great songs that you definitely know. And the final question. If you go, I'm going to, because it was always you, all right. And if I'm turning blue, please don't save me. Nothing left to lose without my baby. What do we think? What do we think? Gosh, adverts on everything. Tough. Skip that. And if I'm turning blue, please don't save me. Nothing left to lose without my baby. I'll play little snippets of them, and you'll be kicking yourself. But that's not the round over, guys. You need a musing, and if you're struggling with the questions, the musing is where you need to go, because you're guaranteed of a point. You just need to get involved. The musing here. Another one of 2024's biggest hits was a bar song by Shabuzi. We all know that one. Another country song about drinking. What's an aspect of drinking that hasn't yet been detailed in a country song that you believe should be? What do you think? What do you think? A bar song by Shabuzi. Even his name sounds like it's about alcohol. What do we think? An aspect of drinking that, for whatever reason, still hasn't been covered by country music singers, even though they've pretty much covered all the other ones. What's the first one? Oh, yeah. And that then truly is the end of that round. The end of that round. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. How are you all doing? How are you all doing? Oh dear, definitely not my best round. Same. Well, as we always say at I Am Smart, the Not Me quiz, every single round, guaranteed, is one of two things. One, you're demonstrating knowledge. Two, you're gaining knowledge. So if you don't know any of the answers to that now, you will know the answers to them in just a few moments. Doesn't that make you feel excited? I imagine it does. And you're absolutely right to be excited. Shall we move on? Just a stab in the dark in that round, sadly. I don't mind SJBX72. You know, sometimes stabs in the dark, or shot in the dark works. That's, you know, otherwise Jodie Foster never would have survived at the end of Silence of the Lambs. Think about it. Next round. Movie Liada, baby. Liada. Spalanau. Lovely, lovely stuff. Lovely, lovely stuff. All actors are connected. They've all met each other and been in things with each other and invested in businesses that disrupt the food delivery space with each other. This tests that, so you know who is who. Simply put, I'm going to give you a list of films here, and in between each rung on that ladder, I need an actor who is in both the film above and the film below. It couldn't be more simple than that. You want to see a ladder? Here's this week's ladder. Bang. Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Shows you how long ago this round was written. So Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Bruce Almighty. Bruce Almighty in 7. 7 in The Negotiator and Triple X, and A Quiet Place. What do we think? What do we think? Who is in the above and who was in the below? Should be the same person, actually. That was maybe confusingly worded. Top one's easy enough. It's fun when I write them so long ago because I kind of get to play it as well. Number 3. Yeah, that's easy enough. 3 and 4. Yeah, that's fair enough. 5. I mean, it has to be. It has to be that person, doesn't it? Oh yeah, 2's easier. Okay, yeah. It's a tricky one here. A tricky one here. Wait a tick. Gosh, I did this one wrong as well. I do apologize. I do apologize very much. So why would I have done that then? Oh, I guess, yeah. Apologies. I mean, it was an impossible question, so I know nobody has written anything for 5 already. I do apologise. I don't know what's happening this week. Am I having some kind of breakdown? I mean, at least that makes it a lot easier. At least that. Super Nashwan 8. I don't think a country song has ever covered. Oh, okay. Well, we ask for them later on, Super Nashwan 8. So please do keep that one locked and ready to go later on when we ask for the musings. But I appreciate that. TB Douglas, could be a breakdown. We can't rule it out at this point. Yeah, something's going on, isn't it? Something's going on with old Notme. Feeling a little bit of pressure this week. The old finances not quite where I would like them to be. Maybe that's something to do with it. Or the full moon. Please tell me something's in retrograde. If something's in retrograde, then it just gives me permission to be off my game. But if everything is out of retrograde or in supragrade, then I just need to deal with it myself. I would love for it to be a full moon. Is it a full moon? Let's have a look. Is tonight a full moon? April's pink moon. I mean, there we go, isn't it? The micromoon refers to a full moon that rises when the celestial body is the furthest from the Earth, which NASA states is about a 251,000 mile distance. Okay. So it's nothing to do with me. It's not my fault. This thing and the microphone and the Yeezy Choose thing. Okay, thank God. Isn't it great when you do terrible things that could be construed as not having prepared properly, but you've got a celestial excuse? Love it. Thanks so much. And then let's get on with the musing. Is the musing the right musing? Yep. What's a video game that you'd like to see as a movie for whatever reason? Give me a video game that you'd like to see as a movie. And a video game, of course, any game that you're playing on an electronic device. Ugh. Things happen at that time. Things. SJBeck72 being very, very mysterious. So mysterious that you almost should be scored with some kind of saxophone. Things happen at that time. Are there any left at this point? Yeah, there's one or two. There was that one with like the frog crossing the road. Frogger, that hasn't been done yet. I mean, obviously you can use Frogger if you want to, you know. We do have a music countdown. Okay, that's good. Although we don't have a ticker on this one. Gosh, that shows how long it's been since we've done a movie ladder. We don't have a flipping ticker. Oh no, we had to get rid of it because it takes up too much space on the. Yeah, that's fair enough. Back to main. Done 2. Third one just waiting there, and it's a brand new one. I'm excited. But Oh no, we'll do that afterwards. Yeah, we'll do we'll do that afterwards. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. Oh yeah. Should we just crack on? Let's crack on. Gap in his arm. That's an impressive special effect. Oh, we don't have a thing. Oh, that shows how new it is. We don't have a CloudBot thing. So basically, this is a very, very simple one, guys. Very, very simple one. I'm going to give you 5 titles, and each one of those titles has a word missing. I'm not going to tell you where the gap is. You need to find the gap, and you need to tell me what should go in the gap. Well, I say you just need to tell me what should go in the gap, wherever that gap may be. It'll become easier as we go through this, but we do have a topic, and again, it's hoping that you've been paying attention last year. It's 2024 movies, so we could have just gone back with the Uzi Choose 2024 thing after all. But 2024 movies, I'm going to give you 5 titles of 2024 movies. I've taken out one of the words. You just need to let me know what that word is. It's very simple. It's very straightforward. I just thought it'd be a fun little round, I guess. That's what I thought. Here's question number 1. Furiosa, a mad saga. Quite an easy one to start? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, quite an easy one to start. TB likes it. TB straight in there with a compliment, because TB knows that I love compliments. Thank you, TB. I like it as well. I think it's certainly in this round we're kicking off with a killer, because there are some quite fun ones in this. Quite fun ones. Number 2, Kung Fu 4. It's not quite as easy as you thought it would be, is it? Kung Fu 4. What might that be? There's a word missing from somewhere. I guess it could be at the beginning, could be between Kung and Fu, could be between Fu and 4, could be after 4. Here's number 3. Bob, One Love. What do we think? Bob, One Love. Much better at the movie ones than the music. Well, I'm glad you're getting some joy from one of these rounds, TB. Number 4, Mufasa, the King. Mufasa the King. What do we think? What do we think? There's a word missing from one of those. And finally, do you have to identify where the word fits in or just what it is? Just the word. That's all I need. I just need the word. Just give me whatever word it is. Just let me know what should go in at some point. Okay? So for this one, you think that the missing one is chiropractor. It doesn't matter to me whether it's Mufasa the Chiropractor King, Mufasa Chiropractor the King, Chiropractor Mufasa the King, Mufasa : Chiropractor the King, whatever it is. Just all I need is chiropractor. If you think that's what it is. Which, realistically, I don't want to give any answers away, but realistically it's probably not that, is it? Because I said that already and that would make it too easy. Final question. Beetlejuice. I'm saying nothing. The king chiropractor. Mufasa the king chiropractor. Maybe Mufasa goes around and takes money from various kings to help their back issues for however long, whether that lasts, just until their appointment the following week, or whether that lasts just until they get into the car. What matters is that they have done something, they've cracked your back in some way, and they've taken a lot of your money. If he's done that, he's done his job as a chiropractor. That's lovely. That's lovely. That is art. That is art. That is chiropractic. It is art, of course, because in the same way that a lot of art doesn't have any scientific backing, neither does chiropractic. And the musing, the first ever Find the Gap musing. This is quite momentous, isn't it? Let's take a moment for that. That'll do. You didn't go to the cinema as much as you'd have liked last year. What innovation could cinemas introduce that would get your bum in their seat more frequently? I'm taking a stab with that top one, but I think it's probably true. I think everybody would always like to go to the cinema more frequently. I certainly would. Just make it cheaper for me, As a person with unemployment, I would appreciate slightly reduced ticket prices. That'd make me more likely to get out there, personally speaking. Great round, says TB. Thank you for your compliment, TB. Thank you very much. We should do the countdown, shouldn't we? Oh, well, that needs to be higher, doesn't it? There we go. What could cinemas introduce that would get you going there? What do they need? What carrot do they need to dangle? Again, not making you all feel like donkeys, but donkeylessly, how could they carrot you to the cinema? And I don't think I can say it any more clearly than that. Let's go back to Maine. And those are all the rounds. All the rounds done now, guys. As I said at the beginning of the show, we do like to crowdsource our toasts, and I do that every Saturday by asking on Instagram for people to click on a box and just write down something that makes them happy, or that is bringing them joy at this particular moment. That's all I ask. I do it every single week. I do it both for selfish reasons, because it means that I get a toast out of it, and I get to soak up some positivity from those around me. But also, it's a wonderful habit to get into. Many faiths and spiritual practices around the world do like to focus on having a moment each week just to really sit down and think about the week that's gone, the week that's upcoming, and to really contemplate, what does make me happy? And what has made me happy? What's a lovely little nugget of happiness that's going on right now? There are more people that submit. Obviously, it wasn't just Holly Sophia this week. There were more people who submitted it. So I just wanted to have a little positivity party, if that's okay. Is that okay for people? Let's have a little positivity party and share all of the other ones that did get shared this week. Here we go. No, that's the wrong one. Where's the... Oh, there it is. It's up there. There we go. Yeah. The Most Week Show. Oh, nostalgia. Huh? Do you remember the Most Week Show? I do. Fabulous. This song, I asked people this week with a song that I wrote in the park whilst walking my boys. And that clearly went down very well with somebody. Sunny weekends. Love a sunny weekend. Work in the rain and play in the sun. And that was it this week. There's only 3 other ones this week. So thank you so much for all the lovely emote work there. Fabulous stuff. Fabulous stuff. Nice little bit of positivity there. Sunny weekends, this song, The Most Week Show, and saxophones. If you're interested in The Most Week Show, you can always go back and watch it on Twitch. The first 2 series are still on there with all of the chat in place. And all 3 series are available on YouTube. So if you're interested in getting a bit nostalgic, dipping back into the old the archives, then by all means, please go ahead. That'd be great. Should we get on with some answers? Let's get on with some answers. Song lyrics. Another one of 2024's biggest hits was a bar song by Shabuzi. Can we have a little blast of that? Did I put it onto the... Yeah. Not that one. Not that one. Did that? No, you didn't hear that, did you? Because I didn't put the desktop audio on. Here comes the 2 to the 3 to the 4. Tell them bringing... That's, of course, a bar song by Shabuzi. Can we get into a... There's a party downtown near Fifth Street. Everybody at the bar getting tips. There we go. What's an aspect of drinking that hasn't been detailed in a country song that should be? Super Nash 1? If you could just pop that back into the chat at this point, your answer from earlier, I would very much appreciate it. And everybody else, also get your answers in there. What's an aspect of dranking? If I can call it that. Oh, why is that not working properly? No. Oh, I can't. Why is that going wrong? It's probably the full moon, I would have thought. There we go. Get it in the chat. Excellent. While we get on with the answers to these questions. Okay. Please stay. I want you, I need you, oh God. Don't take these beautiful things that I've got. Beautiful Things by Benson Boone. Let's have a little, let's see if we can, will I be able to get it on the actual, on the right part of it? Well, I can have a listen to it without the, wait.
Take these beautiful things that I've got.
There we go. You know it now, don't you? You know it now. It's easy when you see the answers in front of you. That was Beautiful Things by Benson Boone. If you haven't seen the flip that he did from the piano, my God, give that a look. That is showmanship at its very, very best. Number 2, now he's Think About Me Every Night. Oh, is it that sweet? I guess so. Say You Can't Sleep, baby, I know. That's that me. Espresso. Where's the espresso one? Where's the espresso one? There we go. There we go. That's Sabrina Carpenter. Wonderful song. Just a lovely young lady. My goodness. And number 3, When You're Not Next to Me, I'm Falling Apart Right in Front of You. Can't You See I? Oof. This is. Where is it? Teddy swims. He's got tattoos on his face. That's just his choice. Nobody's forced him to do it. He's just done it on his own volition. It's a wonderful song. Again, it's quite kind of sleazy and romantic in a way that makes you think, should there be a saxophone in this song? I think I'll take my whiskey neat, my coffee black, and my bed. Wait. That is, of course, Too Sweet by Hosier.
My coffee black and my bed at 3. You're too sweet for me.
There we go. Any more of that? I mean, I'll probably get tagged anyway. Sometimes you think, well, if the full moon's out, then I can't really worry about copyright strikes that much. If you go, I'm going to, because it was always right. I'm turning blue. Please don't save me. Nothing left to lose without my baby. This is tricky because the title is at the beginning of a line, so it's less.
Birds of a feather, we should stick together. I know I said I'd never.
It's a lovely song. It's not necessarily what you'd expect from Billie Eilish. Shows that she's got that chameleonic quality. She can do it all. Birds of a Feather by Billie Eilish. Lovely, lovely. 5 lovely songs by 5 very talented people. And if you didn't know them, that's absolutely fine. But maybe just pop that radio on every once in a while. Just see what's going on. 1 point for each of those you got correct. Well done if you got them all. It was quite tricky, but let's have a look at some of these musings. I don't think a country song has ever covered when you get really hot on the train home after a few too many and need to get off for fresh air at the next stop, not necessarily your stop, to try and stave off the nausea. That's really good. I like that a lot. Because obviously you've had your good time at the bar, and you've had your good time, you're going to have that good time at home, where you get to have a big glug of water or juice or something sweet, maybe, just to give yourself a little bit, stave off that nausea, and you're going to get into bed and you go, oh, that's going to be great. But in between, just to ensure you start getting that booze sweat, and this isn't my stop, but I need to get off. Even if that requires me waiting for another 20 minutes at Farningham. And I don't even know anything what's around here, but I just need to get off. Because I'm too hot. I had too many burrs or glasses of vino. And I just need to cool it down. Booze Sweat, I think that could work as a title. Booze Sweat. Getting off on the next stop. Getting off at the next stop. Contemplating, do I remove my top? Because sometimes you might just, oh God, just feel that night air against your bare nips. Just so, oh my goodness. Then the nausea is not going anywhere. Wonderful stuff. I like that a lot and would buy that single. Do you do singles anymore? I don't know. TB Douglas, it's about being the sober friend who drives their drunk friends home and ends up hearing all their deep, dark secrets and drunk confessions during the late night car rides. You basically become everyone's therapist and secret keeper without even trying. That's lovely. That's really good. And also, it's just a very honourable, chivalrous, and I say chivalrous in the slightly more modern, agendered way. Just courteous and helping out other people. Who doesn't love the designated driver? Who doesn't love that person who's like, I'll give you a lift home? My God, they become as kingly, majestic in some way. Fabulous work. And then you say, do you know what? Here's your payment. You haven't maybe had quite as much fun here on a night out because you've been sticking to the virgin daiquiris, whatever it might be. What are you getting out? You're also having to pay for petrol. What are you getting out of it? I'll unburden myself to you. I will give you the gift of knowledge, the gift of secrets. Yeah? Learning about who's into who's having a rough time at work, who is having to ask their brother-in-law for money, for a loan. You think, gosh, I wouldn't have got this if I was drinking. Thank you. Maybe this is then becomes an advert for, alcohol-free Heineken, whatever that one's called. Heineken Zero or something, is it? I don't know. That's nice though. I like that. And it certainly wouldn't be, I mean, the Super Nashwan 8's suggestion would not have been covered in any country song, because of course country songs tend to be from the south of America where they don't have trains. And the TB's one, because even if, again, the fact that they don't have trains and they don't have buses down there means that they all just drive drunk anyway. There's no such thing as a sober friend, just a slightly less drunk friend. And then you don't get the same thing. Nice. Oh no, I thought that, but I went with these beautiful feelings I've got. Oh. If you want to be kind to yourself, TB, these beautiful feelings that's so close. If you want to be kind to yourself, I'm certainly not going to stand in your way. It's up to you and your own conscience. If you basically got it and you want to give it to yourself, fine. Not keen on the grammar there. Yeah, music, yeah, song lyrics. It's not always grammar-wise. Spelling, punctuation, and grammar, not always tip-top in song lyrics, but we move on. We push through it. And that one I thought was, you're no good for me. Should have gone for a more positive angle. You're too good for me. Yeah, absolutely. I'll take my whiskey neat. You're no good for me. Yeah, Hosier. He's a more positive guy. You're too good for me. Always be more positive. Ep name Bare Nips. It's a good one. I was thinking maybe Boo Sweat, but Bare Nips works as well. Those will be battling it out. I know you're not looking for ep names. TB, I'm always looking for ep names. Points all round if you wrote that. So Super Nashwan and TB both getting an extra point there for dropping in those wonderful musings. Movie ladder. Boo Sweat is better, actually. Well, we'll see. What's a video game that you'd like to see as a movie for some reason? Any reason at all. Any reason at all. Get it in there. Get it in that chat. And we'll see if we can't make some excellent recycled IP, which is basically all Hollywood is these days. So we are on trend. Load up that ladder. Why wouldn't I have done that bottom one? Gone to all the effort of doing it. Maybe it was a full moon when I was writing it. A double full moon. I'm powerless against that. Who was in Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Bruce Almighty? It's Jim Carrey. He's the bad guy, Robotnik, in Sonic the Hedgehog 3, and he plays the titular Bruce in Bruce Almighty, receiving the powers of God and using them to see women's sweater hams increased in size. Boys will be boys. Who was in Bruce Almighty in 7? He was God in Bruce Almighty, and he was Detective Somerset in 7. Is, of course, the wonderful Morgan Freeman. I remember thinking it would take a man 600 years to tunnel through the wall with it. Old Landy did it in less than 20. Is it okay that I'm doing an impression of him, even though he's of a different race than me? We'll see. There's only 5 people watching. As long as none of you cancel me, I think I should be fine. Who's in 7 and the Negotiator? Boo! It's Kevin Spacey. Kevin Spacey. Such a shame. Such a shame that he's a bad person, because he's such a good actor. Oh my goodness. Really, really good. And The Negotiator is a wonderful, wonderful kind of mid-budget 90s action film. You don't get so many of those anymore. You do not get so many of them. Negotiator and Triple X. I think he was the boss in Triple X. The bad guy or the boss? I think he was the boss. Sam Jackson. Sam Jackson, of course, being a great option if you don't know the answer to any of these. He's been in so many films. That you might as well throw his name in there. Because you never know. And Triple X and the Fast and the Furious. This one's pretty easy. A lot easier than Triple X and The Quiet Place, which the connections is only some music people. I think some sound mixers or whatnot. We worked on both of them. This is obviously Vin Diesel. It's Vin Diesel. It's our good friend Mark Sinclair, aka Vin Diesel. So a point for each of these that you got right. No ladies this week. Apologies, ladies. That was not a deliberate snub. Just hashtag that's Hollywood, baby. That's Hollywood. Well done for each of those that you got correct. And let's have a look at some of these video games. TB Douglas. Oh, Portal. Oh, my goodness. Yes. Could be a great movie. Trapped person. Evil science facility. The mind-bending portals that had looked good with special effects. They look wonderful. Dark sci-fi thriller with some humour, perhaps. Yes, some humour. At one point, the evil robot... Portal 2, I believe. The evil robot in the second one being powered by a potato. You couldn't write it, could you? Although somebody did. Very, very good. And getting some crazy how are we using these portals? How are we finding our way out? Really, really good stuff. I'd like that a lot. Female protagonist. You know, Hollywood loves those. I believe she's maybe East Asian as well. Some people would be happy about that. I think it was done with respect, so it's okay. Thank you so much, TB. I appreciate you. Supernatural 8, Speedball 2. Oh, high octane, high violence sports action. What's not to love? Because they've done a couple of versions of is it Rollerball? Was it Rollerball? They did one with Burt Reynolds, and then they did another one recently with Chris Klein from American Pie. Is it Rollerball? I think it is. And neither of them, I think, really hit the heights of what violent future sports movies could appear. Speedball 2. You've got the tough, a lot of boosh, 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 boosh. A lot of this, a lot of elbows, some wonderful team names, I believe. I can't think of any of them at the moment, but yeah, really, really nice. High octane, high violence sports action. We need another film like that. Who's it starring? Barry Keoghan. It's Barry Keoghan in Speedball 2, and he is going for gold. If it was gold medals that they won, I'm not sure. Really nice, really, really good stuff. I just think when you look at Barry Keoghan, you look at his funny little visage, you just think, yeah, I can buy that he exists in a profession wherein he gets hit in the face a lot. Controversial, maybe, but it's how I feel, so I can't be criticised. SJ Beck, Lemmings, purely an exercise in nostalgia. How are we doing this? Okay, so obviously it's a wonderful video game. How are we doing this? How are we turning that into a film? How are we putting some narrative in there? So it's about them being controlled. It's kind of and it's maybe somebody who starts controlling the lemmings initially for nefarious gains because they've realized, well, these are the most suggestible chaps in Christendom. If I just kind of start getting them in the right way, there can be big gains for me. I'm thinking Ryan Reynolds, but I don't want to pay that much money. I'm thinking the guy who plays Dan in Veep. I can't remember what his name is, but so it's him, and initially he's doing it selfishly, but then over time he starts to learn to love the lemmings and their industriousness. But then they find out about the ruse and he feels terrible. It's like She's All That. He's kind of fallen in love with them. He's kind of fallen in love with Rachel Lee Cook. And why not? She looks absolutely dynamite in a dress. Lemmings-wise. Maybe she could play the lemmings. I don't know how old she is now, but I'm sure she's still got the green hair for it. And then by the end, he has to read something. He needs to then he's the good guy, and he and the lemmings need to work together to conquer the bad guy. I don't know who the bad guy would be. I'm thinking probably played by The Rock, playing against type. He needs a big franchise behind him, and lemmings could be just what he needs. Lovely stuff. Super Nash Fan 8, I was thinking John Krasinski for Speedball 2. Certainly a lot taller than Perry Keoghan. That big, beautiful Krasinski nose, I mean, that's getting broken in a violent kerfuffle. Yeah, I'll buy it. And then Keoghan's the buddy who then at some point breaks his leg or something. Or maybe it's got to be even more severe than that. Because in the future, surely they'd just be able to do something magical to get it. Maybe he dies. He's got to die. Barry Keoghan dies and inspires John Krasinski to carry his tiny, lifeless corpse off the playing arena, pick up those hot golden balls and just start wanging away at them. Perfect. Nice. And Jimmy White's Whirlwind Snooker, a full 3-hour feature-length movie of amateur potters missing easy reds. Sold. And is Jimmy White still alive? Could he still be a part of it? Maybe he plays the king? Whatever. Points all round, guys. Points all round. That's lovely stuff. And the final round. Ooh, find the gap. You didn't go to the cinema as much as you'd have liked last year. What innovation could cinemas introduce that would get your bum in their seat more frequently? Get it in the chat, guys. Don't shout it out loud because I can't hear you. Number 1, Furiosa, a mad saga. A mad what? Mad Max saga. Furiosa, a Mad Max saga. So you wrote down Max, you get the point. Nice and easy. Number 2, Kung Fu Four. Was it between Fu and Four? It was between Fu and Four. It was Panda. Kung Fu Panda 4. Kung Fu Panda 4. Number 3, Bob One Love. Bob who One Love? Bob Marley. One love. One love. One. Give thanks and praise to the Lord, and I will feel all right. Number 4, Mufasa the Lion King. It's the prequel. It's the prequel to the Lion King, where Mufasa and Scar, although this is pre-Scar, so he has an actual name, become buds. Because all is the rule of Hollywood. If people don't like each other now, when they were growing up, they liked each other very much. And number 5, Beetlejuice. Now, here's the interesting part. The gap here is either at the beginning or the end. The joke is, it could be either, because the answer is Beetlejuice. It was called Beetlejuice. So that's what I mean. It's quite clever, that question, the way that I worded it. Pretty good. I do like compliments, so if you want to compliment me on that, please feel free. So well done if you got any of those right. I think some of those are fairly straightforward, some of them a little bit challenging. I think it's a great round, and more than anything else, I think it's got legs. Yeah, I think it's got legs. So we'll be doing a lot more of those, because I think It's going to be easy to write, which is a big factor in how frequently these rounds crop up. M. You didn't go to cinemas as much as you would have liked last year. What innovation could cinemas introduce that would get your bum in their seat more frequently? TB Douglas, here we go. They could introduce private viewing pods. Ooh, love the use of the word pod there. For 4 to 6 people, where groups can control volume, temperature, pause for breaks, and order food and drinks. You get all the perks of watching at home and prevent you from being interrupted by others, but with cinema's big screen and sound system. Lovely, lovely stuff. Although, of course, I was with you all the way through, but then just that pause for breaks, because if you're just watching it on a big screen, if you paused it, it would surely pause for everybody. So that would be tricky. Unless, if you were just in a pod, bear with me, and there was some kind of, because it's private, so there has to be some kind of screen in front of you, between you and the actual screen. So what if there was some kind of augmented reality thing? I want to say augmented reality, whereby the screen is projected on the actual, just the screen of your pod, so such that it matches up with the size of the screen that's in front of you. Would that work? Would that work? Even if it doesn't, I think this is lovely. I think this is individual viewing pods. I think that works really, really nicely. And they'd have to some kind of tinting on the windows of your pods, such that if somebody in another pod was looking at their phone, it would just cancel that out. In the way of like when you have certain types of sunglasses, if you look at your phone, it kind of blanks it out. But then if you turn it at an angle, it reveals itself again. So involve that as well, so you don't have to worry about other people looking at their phones. Order food and drinks. Yeah, that's nice. That's really good. I like that a lot. You can get your private jokes, whatever it might be. Lovely stuff, TB. Good stuff. Super Nash 18, sound cancelling type tech, which allows you to cancel all noise from other cinema goers without wearing headphones. Yeah, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? That would be nice. Yeah, how would that work? Without you wearing headphones, I think that would be tricky. But maybe it's like playing some kind of low note that interferes with all other frequencies except for the frequencies being absorbed by the screen. I want to say that. Does that work? I mean, it doesn't, because it's fictional technology that we're just making up. But is there some kind of logic and backing behind it? Maybe. But yeah, just to cancel out other... There's a cinema near me in the Newport Centre in Hoboken where I can't see anything that has come out in the last week or two. I need to wait till something's a bit old before I see it there, because all these people converge, and I don't want to sound snobby. It makes me physically sick to even say that, but they seem common. Do you know what I mean? And I just think with them, with the grazing, with all the food and chatting and typing away on their phones, it just spoils it for me. So maybe my answer to it would be some kind of background check to allow you to go into a cinema. And where if you do start to disrupt other people's enjoyment, then it's I don't want you to get eliminated in any kind of corporal punishment kind of way. But maybe there's just a little syringe in the seat, maybe, that just pricks your bum cheek with some kind of sedative. And you're like, oh yeah, I remember I saw this guy. I thought, oh, what was he in? It was that Marvel one with the. And then when the film goes up, another one in there, just as a little bit of adrenaline. Shang-Chi. Oh, the film's over. Oh, was I talking and being disruptive? Well, that's the rules with this cinema chain, and I knew the risks and dangers and consequences going in, so I've got no one to blame but myself. Maybe. You are sounding a little snobby there, not me. Fair enough, I take it all back. SJBX72, a chauffeur to transport me to and from the cinema. So that's the big issue. That's the big issue, SJBX72. Chauffeur to transport me. Well, there is such a thing. Here's the thing. As Uber and Lyft and any number of other rideshare things, I think that might be just what you need. Points all round, guys. Points all round. That was lovely, lovely, lovely work. And I appreciate each and every one of you for the work that you put into that. Fabulous, fabulous stuff. Back to main. That's all the questions that we have. Do we? Is it? Is it? Do we? Is it? Do we? Do we? Is it? Is it? Nothing else? No, we got something else. It's the minute to win it. It's the minute to win it. Oh, specifically Daniel Swan. Thank you so much for that. Oh, where am I? Oh, there I am. Hello. Back again. It's minute to win it. This is not a black square. I mean, I suppose in some realities it is, but this is a live feed. I can see it. I can see the camera. I can see what the camera's looking at. It's my light box. And after this minute, I'm going to turn that light box on. The light's going to shine out of it, and something is going to be revealed on there. All you need to do for this round is you need to read my mind, get inside this spacious forehead, read what's going on in there. To give you a clue, I'm going to give you a topic, and you can guess as many times as you want, but each guess has to come in its own chat message. It's nice and simple. And the minute topic is, for no reason other than it would be something that I would put in my joy thing on a Saturday. If somebody else is saying, hey, what makes you happy this Saturday? Most weeks, this would be in the top 5 things that's making me happy. It's pasta. So we're looking at pasta shapes, pasta sauces, pasta dishes. What have we got? We've got a minute to win it. Guys. Fusilli, lovely. Penne, wonderful. Bolognese, yes. Ravioli, love it. Spaghetti, fabulous. Farfalle. Carbonara, oh my goodness. Anybody else feeling hungry? Not just me, I hope. Pappardelle, rigatone, lasagna, macaroni. What else have we got? Gnocchi. Oh, big bowl of gnocchi. Tortelloni, fabulous work. Really good stuff. Tagliatelle. What else do you got? Linguini. Sure. Orzo. Lovely. My goodness. Cannelloni. Ravioli. Last few trickling in, guys. Before we reveal the answer and see if any of yous manage to get it correct. Last couple. Fettuccine. Well, I can confirm that nobody got it right because I went fancy on y'all. Orecchiette. So no extra 2 points. If you got it every week, it wouldn't be special. And also, just as a nice, very fancy, yeah, very fancy. They're like little thumb things. That's some fancy shit. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Also interesting, just that's how it's spelt. I initially thought, well, I'm not going to be able to do this because I'm going to need too many I's or too many orecchi, two C's as well. I was not expecting that. So yeah, don't feel bad. My God, don't feel bad. Let's head back to me. So you've got all the points. While you guys get your scores in the chat, I want you to remind you that in this quiz, you're only competing against yourself. There is no point threshold to being smart. If you have got all the questions right that you realistically could have been expected to get, then you are smart. If you spent 2024 in a coma, my God, who could have expected you to get all of those 2024 questions correct? Art doesn't become successful because of the opinions of others or box office numbers. It becomes successful when you say, yeah, that's great. And if you think your performance today was great, then it was great. No two ways about it. And if you are watching this on YouTube, not live, make sure you write down your score and your musing answers in the comments below, because I would love to hear how you did. Let's see what we've got. A 9 for SJ Beck, a 11 for Super Nashwan, 8 and 11 for TB Douglas, and a 16-second chill dance party. My goodness. It's all go at the end, which means we need. So we've already had 2 from the rounds that we had earlier. These are the rounds. If you can kind of see them behind the thing, I want to keep the thing up because it's nice. So we movie ladder came out of it, and it wasn't song lyrics, was it? It was Uzi Choose and movie ladder came out of it. So TB and Nashwan, please choose one other of these. TB says, give me 5. Super Nashwan 8, what are you going for? And then whoever wins, we're getting a 16-second chill dance party at the end. And then we are out. Nice and easy. And a Nart for Super Nashwan 8. How very, very exciting. Okay, here we go. Light blue. Oh, it's Who Dat Artiste. Give me 5 or not. That's what we're looking for. It's a yellow. Order. Oh, let's go for a green. You can't see anything. It's so cool. It's just green screen technology. We have got... Oh, find the gap. Interesting. This is maybe the longest tiebreaker we've had so far. It's very exciting. Ooh. Spotlight. Oh! Let's go with the pink. The tension is almost literally unbearable here. That's Super Nashwan 8, and that's the game. Congratulations to Super Nashwan 8 for a solid and exciting, transcendent victory. Well done to TB Douglas for being a very gracious loser. And thank you so much to all of you for joining me. I hope you had fun. I hope you learned a little something, and I hope you felt creative all at the same time. I am Notme. I am Art. And I hope you'll join me next time. We have it's Art Right Now next week. So the next quiz. Yeah, we're going to have to... We'll talk about livetainment coming up because it's... there's going to be some interruptions. So the next quiz will be on the 27th of April. April is a 4 livetainment episode month. How thrilling. Thank you so much, guys. I hope you'll see me next week on the 20th for Art Right Now, on the 27th for I Am Smart, the Not Me quiz. But until then, I want you to be good, be kind, and be creative. And I will see you next time. There we go.
So there we go, and well done you, whatever your score might be. I definitely think that you are smart, though prob's not as smart as me. Your art will be better, trust me on this, should be nothing short of sublime. That's why you learn, and don't stop now, I'll see you right here next time. I am SmART,